Men of Reddit, what's the biggest green flag in a woman? Story 1. Us is the problem mentality. Instead of blaming you or herself for issues that inevitably will arise, she communicates with you in a way that focuses on what the issue is and how you can work together to solve it. Story 2. Emotional intelligence, that will apply for men as well. Anyone who takes the time to wonder why they feel a certain way is acting on it out of instinct is a gift. I've never been in a relationship before like this in my life. We can talk anything out peacefully, no arguments in years, no insults or hurt feelings. Emotional intelligence is the key. Story 3. If communication is easy, not stressful, and both parties feel like they can be open and honest. Story 4. When I cried in front of her, my cat died, and she just hugged me and comforted me. Exes before would ridicule me. Story 5. Fighting or approaching conflict in a healthy manner. During one of my early fights with my GF, now wife of 15 years, I was surprised that even though she was still mad, she clearly said, "I'm upset when you did X," because of something in her past. I know that past event is not your fault, but I'm still feeling some kind of way. We should talk later after I'd processed a bit. Way different than my past relationship. No silent treatment, no hiding emotions and exploding later, firm about feelings while taking accountability, honest apologies. It's great. We still have conflicts, and even yell from time to time, but they are productive in the end. Story 6. She asks questions about you to genuinely understand who you are as a person, not just what you do for work and other surface-level topics. Story 7. Straight-up kindness. I met my wife 11 years ago and fell in love pretty quickly. She is the kindest person I have ever met. Doesn't matter the situation, she approaches all of them with a serenity that I have never been able to match. Every dog gets love. Every baby gets ogled at. You need some help? She is there with work boots on. Homeless? She keeps snacks and cash on hand to give out. I'm having a bad day? She will go above and beyond to make sure I know that I am loved. Story 8. Sense of humor. Though many say this and mean laughing at my jokes, but I want to be laughing at her jokes in quick wit. Story 9. Being capable of admitting when you're wrong. Story 10. Just want to add on to the typical green flags here. She respects your hobbies and interests. Does not have to be into them herself, but knows they are important to you. I'm in my late 40s and my wife is cool with my weekly din sessions with the homies and late-night gaming sessions. Unfortunately, not all are in the same boat. Story 11. Asking me if I want to be Little Spoon. Yes, I want to be Little Spoon. Little Spoon rocks. Peace. She asked me this on our first night together. I knew right there she was special. Story 12. Thoughtfulness. Thoughtfulness goes hand in hand with a lot of traits. My girlfriend is the most thoughtful partner I've ever had. I missed out on a job at my dream company, and she made me a feeling blue package full of blue snacks I like with a sweet card. I'll have a bad day, she'll surprise me with a dessert or a drink I like or something like that. She threw me my first surprise birthday party at an escape room with my friends because she knows I love them. When a partner takes time to genuinely think about you and the things you like or dislike and thinks about things from your perspective, it's about the greenest flag I can think of. Friends, before we continue our video, I want to remind you of the importance of subscribing to our channel. We are also waiting for your comments and likes. Thank you. Let's move on to the video. Story 13. Good financial decisions. Story 14. Wow, they are very supportive. They give you your space. They are focused on building with you. They don't see the relationship as you as them, but team's problem. Story 15. Someone who actually is awkward with their man being emotionally honest and open. A lot of women say they want that, but what they really want is a guy who'll call things cute and shed a single manly tear at Titanic, but will say, well, that's embarrassing, if he actually cries over childhood trauma or something. If you're mature and healthy enough to realize emotional honesty comes with awkward and difficult things that you probably don't want to deal with, but will deal with anyway, then that's a massive green flag. Story 16. Emotional and financial independence. I'd rather be wanted than needed. Story 17. Saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Communication. I'm not a mind reader. Please just talk like a normal person. I don't pick up on hinting or anything like that. Story 18. I'm a single dad, so a willingness to overcome scheduling obstacles in order to spend time with me is huge. Story 19. This one might be a bit odd, but when I met my, now wife, the love and kindness my Phil showed me really stood out. The very first time I met him, we were all staying in a cabin. He offered my wife and I, GF at the time. The bedroom and said he'd take the couch. AQI, but I think about that moment often, and now I'm as close with my Phil as I am my own dad. Seeing how her family immediately treated me was reflective of how she would treat me, and I'm happy to report we've been married for 6 years and are going strong. Story 20. An ability to acknowledge her flaws and shortcomings. Someone who cannot see them or projects them on others is an absolute relationship killer. This is a good note to end on. Please write your stories in the comments. I'll be happy to add them to future videos. Also, you can rate our other videos. We would be very grateful. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.